Alright, back again. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this. Try to finish up the last little tiny bit of... Oh, I gotta fix that. A little loud in my ear. Try to finish up a little bit of the last bit of the post-Stormblood stuff. And see where that gets us. Getting really excited to get to Shadow Walker, though. Really excited. Ooh, we're gonna have special voices. Don't trust them.
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Dorma himself, nor be welcomed into his magnificent hall.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that
call
the
him out on
Emperor
it.
had recognized Dorma's sovereignty.
His radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Dorma
It's a trick.
to her
Don't fall for it.
ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend.
These guys can't be trusted.
Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory.
It has.
While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons.
Yeah. Let's get rid of those primals.
Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat. On the condition that Dorma renounce his summoning and pledges to police the Korgians' practice of it, his radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Dorma has never shown any appetite for summoning, and it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise.
Yeah, you tell them. Veiled threats right there.
With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection.
Yeah, so
Yet
quit robbing
even
their
now,
shit.
there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
Calling them out for their shit.
Quite.
Do it.
I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Yeah, it's all your guys'
Indeed.
fault, though.
Many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being driven to call upon the divine for deliverance from the strong. So it was in Alamigo, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history. My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear.
Oh, really? And what do you guys want to shift?
Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy.
Oh,
The Optimates.
Oh man, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe. And I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
I don't trust this guy.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
Especially since the other party isn't here.
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange.
Don't do it.
Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial Army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting viceroy.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do it.
Yotsu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit. The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand. 'Twould be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
A fellow plain speaker. How refreshing. Very well. Your proposal has merit.
Man, he's hiding so
but
much
I will
shit
need
though.
time to consider it.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
Make him leave.
You shall be our honored guest.
Ah, that's a stupid move. They're plotting something, you know that.
Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care.
Well, that's
See
a
that
smart
they are
move
well
though.
looked after.
Yugiri is gonna make sure that they're not gonna fuck around.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your
He
answer.
just doesn't even have the face that you'd want to trust. At all. Like you're waiting for him to stab you in the back. What do you got to say, Hien? Well, that was unexpected. You can say that again. I still don't know quite what to make of it all, but on the surface, a prisoner exchange does seem a very good way to begin. The question is, can they be trusted? They had naught to gain by divulging the details of their internal divisions. As it stands, we have no reason to doubt them. Plenty of reason. But the ambassador's mention of Yotsuyu left me ill at ease. It made his grand talk of peace seem uncannily like a lengthy preamble. You think this might be all a ruse to facilitate her retrieval? Perhaps, though I cannot fathom why they would go to such lengths. Yotsuyu may have been acting viceroy, but she is not Garlean, not even highborn. Her value must presumably lie on what she knows. Which brings us to the little matter of her memory loss. In her present condition, she would not yield any worthwhile intelligence, nor is she worth much as a bargaining piece. Alphino, you are well acquainted with the Empire's methods. I would have your thoughts on this matter. My knowledge is at your disposal, Lord Hien. While the ambassador's proposal is appealing in principle, it would be remiss of us not to give it due scrutiny. Indeed, though it seems to me I have little choice but to accept regardless, with so many of our brothers and sisters languishing in imperial camps, I cannot well turn my back on a chance to secure their reparation. Only the kami know when I will be afforded another. Yeah, but how many of them have been turned? But ere we continue, shall we excuse these two? I fear what follows will bore them to tears. Yes, let me leave, please. I was just about to show myself out as it happens. Come on, Ashushu. Let's leave Alphino to dispense this copious knowledge. Yeah, big brain energy. Someone is so sore from being made to watch Sakazuki. Go on and keep Alice company. We are safe enough for now. Alright, we can do that. Alright, where do we gotta go? Speak with Alize. Ken. Ah, chance to relax at last. I know when I'm out of my depth of Shushu. Though no weapons are drawn, and negotiation is no less a battle, and the stakes can be every bit as high. One misplaced word and people could die. It takes someone with a cool head, and I'll be the first to admit that's not me. So we're left with the eternal question: what to do while they prattle on? I will take the money. Yeah, I'll just take the money. Let's see what we can do. Alright, for want of a better suggestion, what say you to a brief tour of the newly liberated Doma? I'd be interested to hear how the people are faring in their own words. And it's not as if we'll be missed here. Or will we? Shushu, a moment if you would. Ah, Yugiri and Asahi, was it? You have some business with the Shushu. Business? No. Pleasure, my lady. I merely wish to exchange a few words with the famed slayer of gods and champion of Eorzea. It is truly an honor. Such heartfelt admiration. One can almost forget that you're an envoy of the Empire. Oh, is that so strange? We have stood on opposing sides in the past, but I see no contradiction in lauding the man who would do battle with our common enemy. Unless you forget, this is my homeland. It would be remiss of me not to at least thank him for containing the threat posed by the Kojin's vile icon. Now, if I may continue, as we speak, Lord Hien deliberates over my proposal. I would take this time to see the land I once called home. Though Lady Yukiri is certain to be a jovial escort, the excursion would be all the more enjoyable for your company, and safer besides. So, we're your bodyguard while your people go around and do things, or while you do some sneaky shit? Nah. The ambassador has the right of it. He is not like to come to harm with you at his side. Will you join us? It would be my pleasure. In that case, I will join you as well. There is naught else to do until Lord Hien has reached his decision, and I can think of no finer way to learn more about the current state of Doma. It is settled then. The four of us shall make a brief excursion through Yanxia. I can't pronounce that one. Might as well start with the town of Mozen. Or Monzen. I would see what has become of Doma Castle. Very well, if you will follow me. Let's do it. Am I missing anything here? Oh, yeah, better. I don't think I tuned to this before. I might have. I did not. There we go. That is smart. And now let's see where we gotta jump to. And closey. Let's gozy. Alright. Alright, still underground. So we gotta fly up. Alright. Doma Castle. That's a giant ass tiger. Oh boy, it's a big kitty. Big kitty. Doma destroyed basically. And there we go, Asahi. Reminds me of Asahi Super Dry. I could go for a beer. Nay, can this truly be Monzen, home of the cream of Doma's samurai? I had only heard that Yatsuyu intended to send some of the few of our automata here, but only by way of warning. Shall not have come to this. Indeed, her savagery served only to incense the people and spur them to rise up in protest. It was folly to think such methods of governance could ever prove effective. The sooner we can begin to make amends for this senseless destruction, the better. Sorry, guys. Securing supplies and support for the reconstruction efforts should not prove difficult, once our nations are formally at peace, of course. Yes, of course. If you would have a better view of what remains of the castle, we must proceed through the ruins. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna try to do hearts and minds after you try to kick the shit out of everybody? I don't know if it works that way, man. Ah, there we go. Doma Castle. It's a travesty. A travesty. I remember the keep being so beautiful. In the light of the setting sun, one would swear it was aflame. I could probably see that. It is indeed a doleful spectacle. Mayhap we will rebuild it one day, when we have finished helping our people to rebuild their lives. Sometimes you need a symbol. Spoken like a true popularis. The need of the people must of course come first. Speaking of whom, would you be opposed to my seeing how they live firsthand? The village of Namai is but a short journey from here, if I am not mistaken. By river, yes. If you would follow me, I will ready our boat. You guys can go ahead. I'll fly down. Ooh, are we gonna go do a little mission? A little dungeon? No. That's the dungeon. We're gonna go this way. Damn it. Thought we were gonna do something cool. Ready to cast off? Ah, we do have a duty. Yes, I am ready. Let's do this duty. Duty. Alrighty. Man, those gates are messed up. Ah, all present and accounted for.
I'm warning you!
Okay, this dude sounds pissed.
Someone's in trouble.
Maybe he was talking to us, though. Did we not think about that? Man, that guy's got a loud voice, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Are you alright? Hi.
I got small legs. Took me a little while.
What do they want with you?
Yuki, and you lot too.
So you know who we are?
I don't know. We were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
It seems
So she's a red mage.
And neither will we.
And he's a samurai, obviously. We got a whole party. We'd be alright. Just need a tank, really. Plenty of deeps, though. It's all about the deeps. I hit him with the captain with that. Can I hit all 4 of them? Or 3 of them at least? Ah, I can hit all 4. Perfect. We'll just do this then. Defeat the red Kojin. We could do that. That's not going to be hard at all. We'll eat that. Make sure we get the arrow back on him. I'm probably going to need... You know what? Okay, let's do this and this. And now. There.
Leave this to me.
That way we can just be a little bit faster. Oh shit. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
An opening.
Oh, so these guys are gonna be pretty weak though. So, couple moves will save him. All right, good. Let's do a Medica. I think we'll still hit him with some refresh. I'll hit him with that. Good. So we need to focus our attacks on this dude and get him down. Once we get him down, That's probably gonna end. Yeah, we'll be okay.
The art of my forebears.
Quit spamming that button. That makes a stupid noise. Gotta remember that. Alright. Oh shit, we're out of mana. Let's do that. Oh, wow, I did not know it was that strong. That's cool. There we go. There we go. Oh shit, more of them coming? I thought we just killed the captain. I guess we have a few more guys to fight then. Alright, we got you. We got you. I wonder how quickly DPS goes through this. But I feel like this is not fast for us at all. Yeah, get rid of that guy too. Roughly the same time. Oh, buddy. There we go. Yeah, got him.
That seems to be the last of them.
Yep. Oh, man. Now, who is this lady?
You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
I don't know if that's true. That might be a lie.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Still don't trust that dude, though.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
Thanks, appreciate that.
Thank goodness we arrived when we did.
Yeah.
Indeed. But what could have prompted the Red Cogent to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsu.
Possibly.
If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
Yeah.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Must you always be so pointed?
Yeah,
If
I
we
think
are
it's
to
in their
bring
nature, man.
about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances.
Sorry. It's giving me some weird little numbers over there. Alright.
You have every right to doubt me. But
Every
in
right.
time, I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal. You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without. But if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong?
I mean, yes and no. How do they still keep believing this dude? Not about that. True reform can only come from within.
I knew you
You
would
would
understand.
understand.
You have witnessed such change firsthand, after all, during your time in Ishgard.
Kind of. Yeah, but that guy actually seems trustworthy. You don't. You're plotting, and I can tell. There's been so many betrayals in this game. The whole game is betrayals. Dear me, I had hoped to convey my views on our nation's shared hopes under more peaceable circumstances. Yet this regrettable little interlude did afford me a chance to see the famed hero of Eorzea in action, and few Imperial soldiers can say that, at least few who live to tell the tale. 'Cause I'm a badass. Well, after that little ordeal, I believe it may be time for us to return to the Enclave. Return, my lord. But what of Namai? He seems so eager to observe the villagers going about their daily lives. To be frank, I still am, but I rather doubt the good people in Namai would take kindly of the sight of a man in Imperial uniform, with blood still dripping from his blade. Even in your company, my presence would only prove a distraction. Fret not, however. Thanks to the three of you, I have seen a great deal more than I otherwise would, and with any luck, Lord Hieme will have finished considering my proposal by the time we return. Do they assassinate him while everybody's gone? Well, we have Alphino there, so not everybody's gone. What about Gotsu? We get a sword back? Still don't trust this guy. A guilty conscience. Ah, so we do have to go speak with her over there. I was hoping it would just tell us to leave. Not so lucky. I mean, dude. That's a fucking big ass castle wall, man. That's a cool looking map, actually. I didn't really pay attention to some of it. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, dude, look at that. I didn't even see that thing. What is that? It's like some... Is that supposed to be a temple? Something manor, maybe? I don't know. Final Fantasy never has actual words you can read. And that's super annoying. Please let me read maps and signs. Just a small thing. What? Well, free travel in a Sea Passage. Yes, yes, let's go to the Enclave. Oh, no, I can't fly. Okay. So I could have. Damn it. Alright, well, I still gotta use this, I guess. Oh, which one are you? Is this Charles? Hi, Charles. Thank you for coming to visit, Chuck. Yeah, it's okay. Hi. How are you? Did you not get enough pets today? I heard you had company and people were petting everybody. No, you didn't get enough? Okay, that's fine. I get it. It's okay. I'll pet you a little bit. But then you're going to have to get down. So we have stuff going on. We're playing some games. Yeah. Thank you again for agreeing to join me. If not for your aid, the Kojin may well have overwhelmed us. Pray go on ahead. Lord Hien is expecting you. I'll remain without and keep watch over our guest. Well, we had best not keep him waiting. And I still feel like this guy's probably got assassinated. I'm just gonna always assume the worst. You're expected, sir, so we show you in. Yeah, okay. Go lay down on the back of the chair. Hakudo. Go on, lay down. I have a cat on my arm. Welcome back, my friend. Yugiri tells me that you accompanied her and Asahi on a tour of Yanxia. Yanxia? I don't know how to pronounce that one. I had hoped you might take the opportunity to recover from your exertions in Sakazuki. But I gather your time was well spent. Until the ambassador affords Yugiri a chance to make a full report, however, I must rely on you to supply the details. So please, tell us how it all unfolded. He probably paid those guys. The Red Kojin. Here, have there been any other such incidents since the liberation? Not that I am aware of. If they are planning some new venture here in Ixia, we will need to increase our patrols. In any event, I am indebted to you for fighting them off, but tell me, and don't be modest, was Asahi truly the first to leap to the youngster's aid? He was. I was quick to doubt him when we first met, but his desire to save them seemed quite genuine. It is possible he truly believes what he's saying. In the time I have known you, you have always been an excellent judge of character. What do you make of the ambassador? I still don't think he can be trusted. Then the question of what his true intentions may be remains. Regardless of his aim, I am resigned to play his game, for now at least. Well, forswearing summoning should be simple enough, considering you never dabbled in it in the first place, which just leaves the somewhat thornier question of how to police the Red Kojin. It was with that very question in mind that I sought Alphino's counsel. Thanks to his knowledge of the icons and the rituals used to invoke them, I believe we identified a workable solution. As you will recall, Susano was summoned forth using the power of relics locked away in the Kojin's treasure vault on the Isle of Zeki. Though said relics remain there to this day, it is all but certain the act of summoning exhausted their stores of aether, making subsequent summonings impossible. Assuming that this is the case, preventing the Primal's return rests on denying the Red Kojin the means to amass new stores of aether, either via the acquisition of crystals or the relics they are wont to collect. For this, I plan to enlist the aid of our friends, the Blue Kojin. Since Doma's liberation, we have forged closer bonds with Bunchen and his people, and with their support I am quite confident we can keep the Red from attaining what they require to call the Sasano. And what of the prisoners? They will be exchanged as agreed. I will give full credit to Asahi for the success of the transaction. If there is aught we can do to help the populares garner favor, I mean to see it done. So you're going to go ahead and trust them. To an extent, I would hope. But first, I have some unfinished business to attend to. Would you all come with me? Yes, of course, but what manner of business? A past mistake which I would see put right, one which has weighed heavy on my mind. Charles, you're gonna have to get down, kitty. Yeah. I appreciate all the attention and the affection and the support, but you're in the way. Thank you. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. Do we think she's joking?
I had her brought here in secret while the three of you kept our guest company.
Mm.
The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river.
I agree. Killer.
Yet here you are. The living, breathing proof of my failure. A failure for which I would now make amends.
What did I do? I don't remember. Was it really so terrible? Tell me, please. What did I do?
Tell her. And then show her. Show her what she
Speak of
did.
sins, my lord. But at whose feet do those sins lie?
Are you back again, Charles?
With the soldiers who committed the crimes, or those who commanded them to do so? With both, I would say. For all have a conscience, and all must choose. But with no memory of who she is, or what she has done, what sin remains to be cleansed?
Exactly.
You ask that I show mercy.
Yeah. Maybe. It's a tough choice, man.
I ask why the heavens saw fit to deny me my rest. Why Yotsuyu was spared not only death, but the bitter memories of her life.
You truly think it the will of the Kami?
Quirk of fate.
If so, her life is not mine to take. It is yours to safeguard.
Well, that sucks for him.
Come the hour of the exchange, if her memories have not returned, she may remain here in Doma to live out her days as Tsuyu. But if they do, the Guardians shall have their viceroy. Though the people will protest, they will come to accept my decision when they have been reunited with their loved ones.
Oh, yeah, starting to get a little bit of a headache.
Now then, I believe we have
Been a
kept
long
our guest
day
waiting
today.
long enough.
Well, let's go tell this guy he's won with his stuff. Still think he's plotting some kind of assassination, though. Fucking waddles, man.
Did Gosetsu not seem strange to you?
I don't know.
His sympathy for Yotsuyu, part,
Oh, I did notice
I
his
know
eyes were a
his
little
powers
different.
of endurance only too well. But after all he has suffered, even he should not be on his feet.
Do you want us to go back and
He
check
puts
him
on a
out?
brave face for our sakes, but it would not surprise me if he lacked the strength to raise his blade.
Uh-oh.
Though I suppose if he and Yotsu are to enjoy a life of peace and quiet, he will have little use for it.
Yeah, we're probably still gonna need it.
It falls to us to shape that future, one in which he need never again set foot on the battlefield.
Hopes and dreams. Good vibes. That's what we're sending. And we're completed with that one. A guilty conscience. We all have that once in a while. Alright, what's the next one? Am I not close enough? There we go. There we go. Ooh, what are we gonna get? Armor, striking, fending. Instance here, Sisters Dungeons. Fending. So that's tank gear. Aiming, striking. I think we're gonna go with striking, I guess, in case we wanna level something else. With Yotsuyu safely in Gosetsu's care, all that remains is the answer to Asahi's proposal. I realize that other matters demand your attention, but I would ask that you stay a while longer to see this business through. Quest accepted. I don't think we have much else to do at the moment anyways, right? Drink some beers. Go party. Who are those people? I just don't trust this dude's face, man.
My
Maybe that's wrong with me.
Our deliberations took longer than expected.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the opportunity to go on a rather rousing excursion through Yansha.
Yansha.
You have reached a decision then?
There we go. Hopefully I remember that.
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners. Assuming you accept our conditions, of course.
Ooh, conditions.
As you know, your sister is in our care. Due to certain complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life. Not even her name. To clarify,
Because
she
that
is
is
in our
honest.
care not as a prisoner, but as a vulnerable citizen of Doma.
Oh man, that'd be a perfect time to fix stuff like
Are you
that,
saying
though.
you refuse to release her?
Not at all. If her memory returns before the appointed hour.
Yeah.
And if not, what exactly? You will accommodate her here in Doma?
Yeah. I mean, that's not
Well,
crazy.
I sincerely doubt she will be of any great strategic value to the Empire. She spends her days daydreaming of Dango.
Dango. How dreadful.
I don't know what dango is. I'm assuming it's the sweetmeats. But I would probably daydream of sweetmeats.
Very well. In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, might you permit me to speak with her in private?
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of dango. She would be most pleased. Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
You gotta send some other people just in case he's. Always weirds me out when other doors open like that. It's freaky. Nope, kiddo's not in there. Forgive me, my lord, but has he not been gone over long? Perhaps I should... Calm yourself, Gosetsu. I understand your concern, but we have to wait. He deserves that much. She's gonna go with him. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Thank you for your understanding. Long did I dream of this reunion, but never did I imagine it would be so joyless. A part of me hoped that your stories of her condition were just that. But alas, it is as you say. Tsuyu, do you remember anything of this man? Anything at all? No. I am no stranger to her. That much was clear to me from a single look. I leave her in your care. Or I am a stranger to her. As you wish. Now, if you'll excuse me, my superiors are long overdue a report. They will be elated to hear of our agreement. Of that I have no doubt. As for the exchange itself, once I have obtained the relevant permissions, I will arrange for your people to be relieved of their various duties and sent to here in Yancha. This will take time, of course. Of course, you may rest assured your soldiers will be well cared for until your return. We will also begin taking steps to better counter the threat of the Kojin and their icon. Before you take your leave, there is one other matter. I am informed it was you who took the lead in rescuing 2 young domans from a band of Kojin sellswords. Not yet had the time to thank you properly. Please, there's no need to thank me. I only did what anyone would do under the circumstances. Fortunately, I was in good company at the time. The blight of the Red Kojin is of the Empire's making. Were it not of our transgression, those children would not have need saving. The people of Doma have suffered enough, my lord, and I promise to do all in my power to spare them further pain, be it in the hands of the Kojin or indeed the Empire. Maybe. I pray the Emperor will see things as you do. There may yet be hope for us all. Until we meet again. He is still plotting. I have to eat again before bed. Probably do another quest or 2 and then call it an early night. I'm pretty tired. Oh. Yosetsu, as before, I leave Yotsuyu to you. Alright, let's go. I invite the rest of you to join me outside. Let's treat Asahi to a proper farewell. What kind of farewell will that be? Will it be an actual farewell? Or are we going to do some mean things to him? Hopefully mean things. Alright. Lead the kin. Yes. Alright. The ambassador's airship awaits at Castrum Fluminus. Let us be off. Dum 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 dum. Yeah.
I wish you a safe journey.
This has been a most enjoyable visit. I look forward to our next meeting. Maxima, would you take the others and see that all is ready for our departure?
What's that on his forehead? Oh, looks like that shit hurt. Like, cut it open and put it in there? Like, there's probably better ways of doing
I
that.
simply cannot leave without first giving thanks to the Warrior of Light for accompanying me through Yancha.
Yancha. We're gonna give him a big hug. Dude, this guy just doesn't.
Mark me, savior of the savages. There will be a
See?
reckoning.
Fucking told you. He paid the Kojin. Guarantee it. I call it that shit. Come on, prove me right. Do it. Do it. Oh no, this can be something else. Who is this?
You've nowhere left to run, traitor!
Yeah.
Ignorant savages! Killing us will avail you naught.
What do you call them, savages?
For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause.
Ooh, that's probably not the best way to go about that.
How dare you speak of righteousness? You who forsook kith and kin to serve conquerors!
Yeah.
Be glad I grant you this mercy.
Where's your honor? Holy shit, who is that? It wasn't me. I don't remember doing that.
What in the...
Oh shit. Yeah, we killed him already though.
Reinforcements? No, just one. Cut him down!
Yeah, good luck with that, dude. Let me know how that works out for you. Yeah. Done. Dunzo. Probably not a good idea. Probably shouldn't have done that. Wouldn't recommend it. That dude was a badass, even if he was super slow most of the time. It's all the armor you wear, though. Oh, it's this gunbreaker sword.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
He doesn't care. You're lucky he doesn't kill you.
This one is promising. Who remains to offer us resistance?
It's a very robotic voice.
A host of rebels led by Lord Cayenne hold the enclave across the river.
Yeah.
Lord Cayenne.
Is this in the past or how far
King
back?
of the former King of Dorma, sir. They say he is one of the greatest swordsmen alive.
Yeah, well,
Is that what they say?
I think that guy is. At least one-on-one. Easily. So I think it took 4 of us? 8 of us? Whatever, it took a lot of us to kill him.
Who was that?
And then he became a fucking dragon.
Surely you jest. That was Xenos Galvus, legatus of the 12th, the crown bloody prince. I heard he was strong, but that was frightening.
That was Lord Xenos.
That boy just creamed in his pants. He found his hero. Oh. Utter believer. He is no different.
Everything you are, your power, even your face, it vexes me.
We share that. I hate your face too. I knew it. Fucking knew it though. Let's play in the long con.
Go on. Lash out like the beast you are at an emissary and jeopardize the newfound peace between Dorma and the Empire.
Well, we're not that stupid.
My lord was destined to lead us unto a glorious new age. Your light is nothing to his radiance.
The dude's dead. He ain't leading shit.
Lock it away within my heart. Until the day we meet.
You shouldn't hold grudges, man. It's gonna ruin you as a person. You'll be sad and or mad most of the time. This is really upsetting. Let it go. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Build a snowman. This needs to go away. Oh, now I gotta get rid of this. Alright, there we go. That's better. Hold on. We'll do this. And where's the other buttons? There we go. Ah! There we go. Alright, just had to turn something off. That shit looks stupid earlier, so.
You look troubled, my friend. Was it something he said?
I mean, it was like everything he said. Every little bit of it. But will they believe me? They should.
Of all the memories to witness.
I had my doubts about him, but I would never have guessed he was a disciple of Xenos.
Well.
My lord.
Calm yourself, Ugidi. I set no store by him or his enlightened brethren. But if by treating with them there is even the faintest hope, we might secure the return of our conscripted brothers and sisters, I must play this game.
Well, yeah, just boost your army.
Their lives in the rebellion. I owe them that much.
My lord, you bear no blame for their fate.
If not blame, then responsibility. They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation. But now we have a chance to bring them home. If it means bargaining with a monster, so be it.
My lord.
Besides, I think he likes me, which is more than some can say.
No. Is he talking about me liking him? He seems okay. I don't think Asahi likes you at all, really. It makes no sense. Why would he bother keeping up pretense for so long, only to drop it right before the very end? Perhaps he no longer thought it necessary, having secured Doma's cooperation in the prisoner exchange. If he truly is a disciple of Xenos, 'tis possible emotions simply got the better of him. Remaining calm around the man who slew his lord would have taken its toll. Whatever the explanation, now it is not the time for hasty reprisals. We shall proceed as planned. The Red Kojin must be placed under surveillance, and the Garlean prisoners must be ready for the exchange. But you need not concern yourself with the details. Leave the affairs of Doma to us. When the hour of the exchange draws near, we will call for you. It's going to be moments away. I certainly hope so. Whatever the Empire's true intent, we would be on hand to play our part, either to defend Doma or to help usher in a lasting peace. I had thought we might use this time to return to Eorzea, but given the volatility of the situation, it may happen to be best if we remain in Kugane. Agreed. Between Yatsuyu's amnesia and Asahi's dubious agenda, I say we have ample reason to remain in the neighborhood. If anything should happen, anything at all, you must send for us at once. Oh, I will. On that you have my word. Charting a path through the sea of troubles promises to be difficult enough. I am not so proud as to attempt the feat alone. To Kugane, then. Tataru and the others must know what transpired here. We have a link shell. Just call them. Or Link Pearl. Link Pearl. Okay. Well, we're gonna teleport and turn this quest in. And then we're gonna call it a day. It's super quick, a short stream, power hour in it. But I am quite tired. And tomorrow promises to be another of the same day. So I'd like to get some rest. And Gashi, Fugane. We're going to the Ruby Bazaar. Ethernet. The Ruby Bazaar. Oh no, I'm out of water. Yes, I don't know. Where am I? There we go. Let's go talk to Taru. Oh yeah, I want to go in the offices. Let me in. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Hello, Hancock. Actually, I'm just gonna skip you. I'm super tired. Let's skip that cutscene. Alrighty, let's pick. We want a striking, right? Yeah, we'll do striking. Quest complete. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Both of them are gunbreakers, it looks like. And he's a samurai. So they're tanks, and he's the DPS. Yes, my lord, we'll be most pleased. Everything is going according to plan. Well, yeah, obviously he's plotting some shit. But we knew that, did we not? We did. We did know that. Uh-oh, she's going to remember and play her part on the inside. Oh. Yitsu.
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Were we friends?
Yes. We were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift.
Uh-oh.
I pray that one day soon, as you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
Yeah. I mean, you probably won't want to do that, though. It'll get you killed. Don't do it. It's gonna get you killed.
It's so pretty.
It is. It actually is, though, from what I can see.
Who are you? Who are you?
Nobody you would enjoy. Meanwhile, in the Imperial capital, 5 hours later. Oh man, this is taking forever. Oh man. Who is this?
How are you feeling, my lord?
Fine, now leave me.
I thought you were dead. Dun dun dun. Alright. Let's learn this. Let's use that. Ooh. Alright, control I. What is the weapon? Is a samurai? Two-handed conjure arm, antiquated. What do we get? Armory chest. Togi of striking. Okay. Yeah, so this is all like samurai shit. Cool. Okay. Makes sense. Let's try it on though. Okay, that don't look too bad. Let's try this on. Yeah. What do the pants look like? Not bad. Alright. Well, we're going to call it a night here. Hopefully tomorrow we get a little farther in the game and get a little bit more done. Alright. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.